I'm told if we win, there will be another game. Unfortunately, though, if we lose, there will not be another game and our day will end. Now, being that the kids have been here basically since, 7 a.m. this morning, and it's now 2:30, there's a 50-50 chance on whether or not we want to win or lose. But in seriousness, I will tell you, the girls are excited about this. They were actually really happy with how they turned out, even though they lost the last game. Pretty excited about their ability to come back after that first set, especially with originally how bad their showing was. The general consensus is that the break and eating food had, basically put them to sleep a little bit, lulled them to sleep, and so they needed a chance to get back at it, get back in it. Unfortunately, we just had another hour-long break, so it'll be interesting to see how the team does, how they react, and whether or not they were asleep when this one goes, or if they hit the ground running. I'll be back in a few minutes as we get ready to restart this game. In the meantime, enjoy watching and a little bit of silence. All right, if you are prone to motion sickness, you may want to hold on. I'm going to see about grabbing a slightly different view and if it looks better. Here's a brief tour of Norcross. Looks like the football team is out there practicing, along with the track and field team. You can see them out there. And earlier today, I was watching the junior ROTC team. It looks like it was an Army ROTC unit, and they were out there practicing. So this is a very busy high school today, especially considering it's a Saturday. We're going to see how this view looks. Give me just a few minutes. Again, if you're prone to motion sickness, you probably don't want to watch right now. I'll let you know when it's safe to do so. If you're not prone to motion sickness, well, then you get an interesting and complete view of the high school. Or at least this gym in the high school. All right, we're gonna see about doing this a little bit. Slightly different view, we'll see which we like better. I'll base it on your feedback and your commentary. Let's see, the back line is underneath those tables. Wonder if I can get a little bit closer here, even though I'm not supposed to. Right? Look at that. A little bit closer. Going over the fence. It's amazing what you can do. All right. All right, we're going to go like this. Let's see if we get a slightly different view. Be interested in your feedback. Back to Norcross, Georgia, where South Forsyth High School War Eagles going up against the Blessed Trinity High School Titans. Excited to have you here again for our fourth match of the day. We don't yet know whether or not this is going to be our final or if there will be one after this. We are told it depends on the result of this game, if we win or lose. Unfortunately, though, I haven't heard for certain which way that goes. As in, do we win and are we done? Or do we win and we play again? If you are watching the stream today, I am extremely interested in your feedback on what you think of this view. Rather than doing a corner, doing it straight from behind. It'd be interesting, whether or not it affects your ability to see your player or your child of choice, whether or not it affects your ability to follow the game itself. Just hit me up in the comments and let me know. All right. South cheering each other on to get the game started. Up front, we have, looks like Cam, Maddie, Sahidi. In the back row, Haley, Kiki, and Piper. My assumption is, like most times, Piper will get substituted out as the game starts once the ref completes review of the roster itself. 2 line judges, same as earlier today, it looks like. I saw this gentleman line ref earlier, and then Tiffany is line reffing again for us. All right, ref checking everybody in, verifying the roster. The game next to us, lots of cheering going on from Jackson County. All right, Piper and Leah have substituted as predicted. Piper there, or Tiffany there in the very corner. She is standing on the corner of the line. So basically, you can treat the bottom of your screen as our edge of the court. Titans to serve first. Waiting for the ref to clear it. Once cleared, we'll get underway. All right, underway. Oh, not a good start. That is an ace for the Titans. All right, Leah tries to hit it. Unfortunately, that's a second ace. Down 2-0. All right, here we go. Cam puts it over the net. Good play by Cam. They're going to their outside hitter. Outside hitter hits it straight into the net. Because how high is that net, folks? Too high. All right, Zahidi to serve first. You'll see her in the lower right-hand corner of your screen as she approaches to serve. Good hit. Ooh, a good attempt. Unfortunately, catches the side of the ball and sends it flying to the right. That makes it 1-3. Looks like we got a substitution on the Titan side. Number 9 has come in to serve. And here comes number 9 now. All right, number 3, Leah tries to hit it. Unfortunately, I think she was trying to decide whether to let it go or hit it at the same time. Here comes the next serve. All right, that's serve. Handled by Maddie. Maddie sends it over the net. Unfortunately, it goes wide for a 5th point for the Titans. Number 9, the serve again. Here we go. Leah handles that. Maddie's right there. Number 4, Cam sends it over. Good play by Cam. And nobody on the Titans team was ready for that. And the War Eagles get a point. I think Leah was a little surprised she was able to handle that given how quickly it hit her. Looks like Kiki is serving. There's Kiki's serve. Handled by number 2 there, Libero. A little bit of confusion on who's going to take it, but they get it. And nobody's able to get there despite Kiki's attempted dive. That's a 6 point for the Titans. That side was a little confused on who was supposed to cover that corner, and it did not work. All right, Kiki and Kylie swapping out. We have a substitution. Here we go. Kylie's right there. Gives it to Sahidi. Maddie sends it over. Unfortunately, it goes wide. 7 points now. Coach Rachel upset that they're not huddling after each. Part of the sport, bringing it together, cheering each other on, resetting. Kylie handles it. Zahidi hits it. That gives it over to Haley, who sends it over. Titans getting ready to return it. Good hit from the Titans. Unfortunately, not far enough, which is great for us as the War Eagles get a point. All right. Piper and Cam have swapped. Piper in at the middle. Can't tell who's serving right now. I'll get that fixed in a minute. Leah is serving. And she gets an ace. All right, up front we have Maddie, Piper, and Haley. Zahidi and Kylie in the back. And Leah is serving. Good serve again. Oh, just a tad long. I will say you could tell he was looking super close there, which means she's nearly catching that line, and they're giving up early on it. Maddie gets there. 11, Zahidi almost got it. I think that caused a little bit of the confusion. That's the Titans' point, 4-9. All right, there's the next serve straight into the net because that net is too high. All right, Haley's going to serve. Up front, we have Maddie, Zahidi, and Piper. Substitution on the Titans. Cleared to serve. All right, Haley with a good serve. Drops it right in the middle of the court. Foot fault by Haley. Titans get a point. Boo, line ref. Tiffany made the call, so that's why I'm going with the boo. All right, looks like Cassidy's coming in for Zahidi. And Haley is substituting with Sima. All right, Sima in. Maddie, Piper, Cassidy, Leah, Kylie. South ready to receive. Number 10 for the Titans to serve. All right, cleared to serve. Here we go. Right at Kylie. Kylie over to Sima. Sima sends it over the net. Oh, that's going to be a challenging one. And not able to handle it. War Eagles point. All right, Maddie's going to get the serve for us. Up front, you have Cassidy, Piper. And looks like it's going to be Kiki. And then you have Leah and Sima in the back with Maddie to serve. All right, here we go. Good serve by Maddie. Number 10 handles it, sends it over. 14 pops it up. Back row hit. That should be long and wide. Oh, called in by the line ref. 11 points for the Titans. All right, Maddie and Ashley substitute. All right, cleared to serve. There's the serve. Kiki pops it up, gives it to Sima, who sends it right over the net. Here comes Ashley. Sima to Piper. Piper has to adjust and does. Hits it over the net. Game continues. Piper goes up for the block. Kiki went up for the block, got a finger on it. Unfortunately, not able to push it over, but we have a net call. That fixes the score a little bit. 8-10, War Eagles serving. That was Piper with the serve. Number 10's there, sends it over. Kiki goes for the hit, and the kill! Kiki gets a kill there. Piper serving. All right, Ashley and Simon in the back. There's the serve. Another point. That makes it 10-10. Piper serving. Piper serve. Across the net. Barely handled, tipped over. Piper's there, though. Simon is able to get it, knocks it over the net. Here comes the return. Piper dives and gets there as well, sends it over the net. Right there, going for the block. It was number 4. Number 10 hits it up. Simon outside to Kiki. Kiki sends it. If it's in, oh, it's a little long. Little rough there. All right. Kiki, Cam, and Cassidy up front. Ashley, Sima, and Leah in the back. Close match right now, 10-11. There's the serve. It's a floater right at Cassidy. Cassidy pops it. Leah sends it higher. Number 6 sends it over the net. They're ready for the return. Here comes the Titans, popping it up. Their inside hitter takes it, hits it, almost finds the hole. Cassidy's there. Number 6 sends it over the net and gets the kill. Sima from the back row gets the kill on that one. Staying with it and from her knees able to hit that over the net. What a great play as Haley substitutes in for her. Looks like Cassidy and Sahidi are swapping, which will bring Sahidi in the serve if I have my rotation right. All right, here we go. Sahidi to serve. There's the serve. All the way over. Handled by the Titans. Gets jumping up. I can't tell whose number that is. I think it's 4. I think that was Cam. Cam with a good hit. How high is that net, folks? Too high. Another War Eagle point. Sahidi to serve again. Apparently I have a... Oh, good attempt by the block. Unfortunately, not able to make it there. Tiffany. Score's wrong. 12-12. There's the serve. And that is way long. Out. Are we... Tiff, are we guessed? Can't tell who's serving. I don't agree with the score right now, which is why I'm asking. All right, there's the serve. Good serve by Kiki. And they're not able to handle it. 14-12. Kiki another with a great serve. They're able to get over the net. Number 20 jumps, knocks it straight back over. Ooh, good hit. Leah, oh, Maddie hits it, which prevented Leah from getting it. All right. Getting ready for the return. Good attempt by number 14. Not quite able to make it, but good effort. That's Kylie. All right, Coach Rachel giving a little bit of coaching there. Here comes the return. Good job by number 11, Sahidi. Pops it up. This time, Cam from her back feet does a great job getting it over. Goes for the block, number 20, and gets the kill is Haley. All right, Piper in for number 4, it looks like. Can't tell who's serving right now. Leah serves, hits it over the net. Handled by the Titans. Titans return it. But that net is, how high is that net, folks? Too high. You hear the energy coming off the South right now. That's what we want. Unfortunately, that net was too high for us. All right, Titans to serve. But that net, how high is that net, folks? Too high. All right, Haley's going to get the serve. All right, here we go. Oh, sent over early. Number 20 dives, gets there, knocks it over the net. Piper goes up for the block. They're able to, oh, good play by the Titans there. 14 pops it to 11, 11 to Maddie and number 1, who sends it over the net. They return it early. 14's there. Now 11 to Piper. Piper with the back hit. Ooh, one arm block, clothesline. Oh, good effort. Oh, we have a net call. Makes it 17-16 War Eagles. That's what we like to see. All right, we got a timeout going right now. Meanwhile, I'm arguing with Tiffany because I think I have a different score. Or the score that you have on your screen right now is the official one. All right, Haley's going to get the serve again. Looks like the Titans needing a little bit more time to get themselves squared away. But you hear the south sideline calling for Haley to serve it up. Here we go. Good serve by Haley. Good communication by the Titans. Here comes the return. Leah's right there, though. Leah pops it up to number 11. Sahidi sends it to Maddie, who puts it over. Titans getting ready to return. Middle hitter. Sahidi to Leah. Leah pops up to Maddie. Maddie sends it over. Number 9 handles it, though. Titans going to their outside hitter, who hits it straight into the net because that net is too high. Haley going to serve again. South sideline being called. All right, here we go. Ooh, not communication, 14 and Leah there. Maddie, good cross-court spike. Able to be handled, though. They send it over early. Number 20, Haley there. Sahidi, 11, to Piper. Ooh, Titans barely able to handle it, but they do. 14, Leah dives. Good attempt to get there, but not able to. All right, they're going to get the serve again. Number 8, Cassidy in. There's the serve. 14 handles it. Piper goes running out. Can't quite get there, though. That's a Titan point. All right, there's the serve. Oh, but how high is that net? Too high. Time for a double substitution. Maddie is going to be, single substitution. Maddie will be serving for us. Looks like Kylie and Sahidi have changed, making your front row Piper, Cassidy, and Sahidi. Leah and Simon in the back. Maddie with the serve. Good serve. That's going to be difficult for them to handle, but they do. Sahidi to number 6, back to Sahidi. Sahidi with a cross-court spike. Handled by the Titans. They're going to send it over the net. Leah dives in, barely gets there on the knee. Number 6 sends it over. Simon was right there for that. Maddie calls for it. Simon moving it forward. Piper and Cassidy. Piper called it. Play continues. We're getting ready for the ball to return. Outside hitter. Oh, a dive by Simon, not quite able to get there. That makes it 19 all. All right, Maddie is out as Ashley substitutes in for her. There's the hit. Kiki hits it. Unfortunately, it goes wide. All right, Leah dives for it. Ooh, unfortunately, that's an ace. Good diving attempt by Leah to get there, just not quite able to. Titans now winning 21-19. Good serve, called by Ashley. Ashley to Simon, Simon to Piper. Piper sends it over. They're able to handle it. Piper goes up for the block. Oh, nearly gets the kill. Does get the point, though, for the War Eagles. All right. Piper is serving now. 20-21. Good serve by Piper. And that's an ace! 21-21. Served by Piper. Ooh, difficult to handle, but they do. Here comes the return on the third hit. Number 10, Ashley's right there. Simon sets it to Cassidy. Cassidy sends it over. Also hard, but 14 recovered. Outside hitter hits it. Piper's there. Kiki's there. I think that would have been out if it had been let go. But it's a touch and a point. Piper now out. Leah in. All right, here comes the return, 21-22. There's the serve right there to Kiki. Kiki and Simon tries to get there off of Kiki's hit. Unfortunately, not quite able to. We're going to have a timeout War Eagles now with a score of 23-21. Another really close match. This set is going there. There's been a lot of back and forth. I will say South looking a little sad right there. Not the same level of energy we've had throughout the rest of the games. All right, 23-21. Kiki pops it up. Leah moves it forward. Sima called it, unfortunately not able to get it all the way across the net, but good communication on her part. This is set point, 24-21. There's the serve, number 10. Over to 6, 6 to 8. 8 sends it cross court, gets it over the net. We're going to have a block fight at the net. Kiki's not able to handle it. Unfortunately, it hit the top of the net. And that ends the set. A little bit of confusion on that ending there, but it was out of play, out of bounds. So that makes it their point and their set. So we'll be back here in just a few minutes for set 2. Looking forward to that one and what we're going to be able to accomplish. All right, for this one, I've moved it up a little, camera up just a little bit. There were some questions on the line calls in the last game, and so I figured rather than estimating where the line is, we'll just make sure I can see it. Does make it a little tight on the screen for the other side, so hopefully that's okay. But this will give you the full view of the court as well. We're now preparing for set number 2 here. Blessed Trinity Titans on the far side in the green. South Forsyth War Eagles on the close side of the camera. Looks like your front row is Haley, Cam, and Kiki. And your back row is Maddie, Leah after the substitution of Piper. And I did not see who's serving, but I'm assuming it's Zahidi. All right, Zahidi to serve, starting us off. All right, cleared to serve. Here we go. Set 2 underway. Good serve. It's an ace! Girls on the sideline cheering loud. Another serve. Another really good one. Time called due to a ball. Entering the court, we're going to do that again. Let's replay. Oh, unfortunately, the replay cost us a point. Now it's 1-1. All right, Blessed Trinity to serve. South ready to receive. And the serve. Nice floater. Leah watches it go long as it is quite far. War Eagles get the point. Now serving will be Kiki. Up front you have Maddie, Haley, and Cam. Leah and Sahidi in the midcourt. Kiki serve. Well placed. Handled by the Titans. They're going to their outside hitter who hits it, and it goes long for a third point. Kiki gets to serve again. We had a substitution on the Titans. Oh, good serve. It's an ace. Kiki gets the ace. Very nice. 4-1. Here we go again. Kiki serves. Good serve. Popped up. Titans are going to return it from the center. Goes right to Leah. Leah pops it to Sahidi. Sahidi hits it over to Maddie, who hits it hard but handled. Here comes the return. Leah's right there, though. Great play. Leah, now we're going over to Maddie, who tries to drop it behind and does! Maddie gets a kill! I believe that was not quite how she intended the kill, but I will tell you it is a kill just the same. Kiki still serving. Number 5 to go. Good serve from Kiki. Ball's popped up, far side. Spiked. Sahidi's there. Leah's there. Maddie's going to try to send it over. Oh, unfortunately, it goes wide. 5-2. Good effort there. With that, Kiki will substitute with Kylie. Kylie coming in now. Here comes the serve. Oh, we're waiting. All right, here we go. Good serve. Leah handles it. Sahidi sends it over to Maddie. Maddie chips it over. Number 20 was able to get it, but not keep control of it. War Eagle point, 6-2. All right, Leah's going to serve. Piper is joining the game in the front row. Leah serves. Very powerful hit. That's an ace! Leah gets the ace. All right, here goes Leah again. Another good serve. Handled this time by the Titans. They're setting it to their outside hitter, who hits it straight into the net. How high is the net? Too high. And that's a timeout, Titans, as the pressure is starting to be felt. The War Eagles waking up their second set here. Almost a repeat of our first set in the last game, where they were asleep, and then coming back really strong here in the second. Hopefully they can keep that going as the game progresses. In the meantime, you see the Titans talking. A little bit of long faces there, not the same level of energy they had earlier. Or said another way, exactly what we want to see. Your front row right now is Piper, Maddie, and Haley. Your mid-court there is Sahidi and Kylie. And then Leah is serving. Good serve. That's got to be in. It is. That's an ace. Smiles on the team there. South looking really happy right now as the score is 9-2. Sideline calling for a replay. doing it again. This time the Titans handle it, though. They sneak it over. Leah's there, though. Over to not sure who. Maddie, backcourt, gets touched, and because it's touched, Maddie gets the kill. Leah gets to serve again, 10-2. Ooh, unfortunately, hit off the side of that one. That's all right, 10-3. South getting ready for the return. Double substitution over on the Titans. All right, there's the serve. Went long. I do think that probably would have been in, so trying to get to it was the right call there from Kylie. All right, Coach Rachel says it would have been out if it had been let go. So I am wrong there. She's got a lot more experience. All right, number 3 gets to go again as they start to close this gap. Not something we want to see. Long serve. Kylie pops it straight up to Sahidi. Sahidi gives it over to number 20, Haley. Unfortunately, the net jumped up and stole that ball from us. That gives a score of 10-6. Titans right into that net. Net jumps up and returns the favor because that net is too high. There's a serve down the edge. Got a little bit of twist to it. That was pretty cool to see. Sent over early. Sahidi's there. Then Leah. Leah to Piper. Piper calls it, sends it over. A little bit of discussion on the Titans side before they get ready to not return it, giving us a 12th point. Haley gets to serve again. All right, good serve there. Floater returned way out of bounds, making it an ace. A-C-E, ace. Looking good, Haley is. Another serve from Haley. Ooh, barely handled, but is. Leah pops it up to Sahidi. Sahidi hits into Piper. Piper, unfortunately, not able to get it over the net. All right, we're going to have a double substitution. Looks like Sahidi and Ryan. And Haley for Saima. Again, any of the parents watching, I deeply apologize if I'm getting names wrong here. Both numbers, names. It's, increasingly a new team and new to learn, but doing the best that I can. All right. With that out, making it 14-7, Maddie gets to serve. Kylie and Kiki will be substituting. That makes your front row Kiki, Ryan, and Piper. And Leah and Saima in the midcourt with Maddie serving. Good serve for Maddie, right down the middle of the court. They push it over. Leah's there, though. Sets it over to number 6, and then Kiki sends it over. Here comes the return from the Titans. Maddie's right there. Saima's there as well, and then Leah calls it and sends it over. Good adjustment by the team as they made that possible. And more importantly, the 15th point for the War Eagles. That's what we like to see. All right, sideline calling for them to replay that point. Do it again, in other words. Maddie, good strong serve towards the back. Handled by number 6. They're going to send it over on the third push. Right there's number 9. Kiki pops it. Saima sends it over and almost finds the hole, but Leah's there. Number 6 over to Piper. Piper just missed that. Strike 1. And that has Maddie and Ashley substituting. (15-8). There's the serve. Number 10 handles it. Sima pops it up. This time to Kiki. Kiki, strong hit. That's in! War Eagle point. Piper will be serving. In the front, we have Cam, Kiki, and Ryan. Mid-court, Sima and Ashley. Piper serving 16-8. Piper serve. Good movement on that ball as it went over. Ooh, they're able to find it somehow. Good recovery by the Titans, even though they are not able to get the point. They did a lot better there than I would have expected with that hit. 17-8. Piper getting ready to serve again. Piper serve. Got a little bit of spin. Titans able to handle it. They're going to return it from the midfield. Number 6 is there. Over to 5, Piper. Kiki sends it over, 29. Right there's middle hitter again. Finds the hole. Despite a valiant effort from Sima, Cam, and Piper on that one, they get the 9th point. That brings up a substitution. Piper and Leah. We got a fight going on here, folks. 17-9. There's the serve. Nice, easy floater. Ooh, no communication between Ashley and Kiki, resulting in the miss there. Making it 17-10. All right, number 10 pops it. That goes over to 6, over to 9, who sends it over the net. That was Ryan that put it over the net. Ryan goes up for the block, but doesn't need to, as that's a War Eagle point. That's what we like to see, and a timeout, as 18-10 is the score. All right, Coach Rachel trying to keep the momentum going, letting the girls know they can do this. Just keep it going. Same path, same work, same effort. Meanwhile, in the front left there is my wife, who's been periodically dancing. Loving it. All right, here we go again. We have substitution. Ryan for Sahidi and Sima for Kylie. That's so Sanita can serve. 18-10. Your front row right now is Haley, Cam, and Kiki, I believe. Sahidi serving, Leah and Ashley in the back. All right, cleared the serve. Here we go. There's the serve. Quite good. Taking over the net. Oh, they sent it over early and found a hole. We were not ready for that. This will give them a chance to return the ball. 18-11. All right, 14 serves. Leah's right there. Number 20 is able to catch it. And then number 11, Sahidi, sends it over. There's the push. Kiki, Sahidi, Leah, Sahidi. Kiki's going to send it over for the third hit and gets the kill. Kiki gets the kill on that one. All right, substitution time. Ashley for Maddie. Kiki to serve, your front row being Maddie, Haley, and Cam. Leah, Sahidi, and Kiki. I think that's Sahidi. Yes, Leah and Sahidi. (19-11). Ooh, good serve from Kiki. That's an ace. That was a flat, hard hit right over the top of the net. Almost no movement on the ball. Very pretty serve. Another good serve. This time is handled. They tip it over. Oh, but good teamwork. Number 11, Sahidi sends it over. They're going to send it over. Touch. Second touch. Knocks it over the net. Oh, not quite able to handle it. Good teamwork and good efforts on being able to go. Coach Rachel talking to the team a little bit about how to handle things like that. Meanwhile, that means Kiki and Kylie will be swapping out. We have a score of 20-10 right now. All right, number 2 is going to serve for the Titans. Nice serve, handled by number 4. Leah moves it forward to Maddie. Maddie goes cross court and drops it in for another kill today. Beautiful shot from her. All right, Cam and Piper substituting. Leah served, and it was out, unfortunately. All right, Titans get to go again, 21-13. Here comes number 3 to serve. Good serve, but Leah's right there. Leah pops it up, sends it over, and then Haley sends it over. Piper goes up for the block. It's a fight. Piper not able to win it, but that's okay because she's going to get the hit for the kill. Ooh, doesn't get the kill. Ball comes over early. Leah's right there. Sahidi's there. Over to Maddie. Maddie sends it and gets the kill. What a play there. Haley now to serve. Haley gets to serve, 22-13. Here comes the early return, but Haley's there for it. Sahidi over to Maddie. Maddie sends it over. They're going to handle that return. Oh, maybe they're not. That's the point. All right, Haley's going to get the serve again. My YouTube channel will have them. AWKOHN. All right, here we go. Number 14 to 11. 11 to Piper. Piper sends it over, and it's in. Piper gets the kill. AWKOHN. KOHN. H. N is in November. Yep, that's me. That one. You're welcome. All right, ball served. That's Haley. Match point. Or set point. There's the return. Oh! In, and they get the point. 24-14. All right, time for a double substitution. Who do we got here? Looks like Sahidi for Ryan and Haley for Saima. All right, 24-14. Still set point. Hit right at 14. Kylie handles it. Ryan reacts quickly and gets the kill. Ryan gets the last point and the kill, 25-14. That's going to end set 2. The War Eagles and Titans will be going to a third set tiebreaker, and we'll be back in just a few moments. All right, as a reminder, this is a third set tiebreaker. We just went through one of these, but in case you need a refresher on the rules, super simple. It's 15 points. Have to win by 2. It is absolutely a game of momentum. Just like last time, whoever comes out of the gate the strongest seems to win it. So let's see what happens. Looks like we are going to be serving first here in the set based on the cheering that just occurred on the sideline. Pretty exciting. We're going to see what happens here. 1-1, another 3-set match for the War Eagles. Meanwhile, watching outside, looks like the Norcross football team's getting some good practice in. Practicing running games, blocking. Running back just moved pretty quickly there, watching him. All right. South ready to go. Looks like both line judges starting to get a little tired. Probably because they've been going since, like I said, we had to get up at 5 this morning to be here on time. So I'd imagine there's a little bit of tiredness. Not me, though, because I'm on my second energy drink. So you could really say today's game is brought to you by Alani, the energy drink of choice for commentators like me. All right, let's get reset. Looks like on the left-hand side we have Haley is starting in front row. Left-hand side we have Haley. Then we have Cam. Then looks like Kiki. In the back row we have Maddie, Leah in the blue, and I can't see. Yep, number 11, Sahidi, will open us up to serve. Once the ref calls good, we're cleared, and set 3 is now underway. First serve, looks good, right over the net. Looks like the Titans are going to be able to handle it, returning it from the outside. Right there is number 1, Maddie. Sahidi sends it, or gives it to 20. 20 sends it over the net. Here comes the return on the third hit. They've got it. Maddie's right there. Maddie to Sahidi. Sahidi to Cam. Cam with a good spike. Number 10 fields it, though. Outside hitter's going to take that one. Hard hit, but Maddie's there. Leah this time. Now over to Kiki, who is blocked at the net, giving the first point to the Titans. All right. Titans are going to get to go. Let's get that ball back right away. And we do, because how high is that net? Too high. All right. Woo, that's an ace. All right, 2-1. Kiki gets to serve again. Here we go. Another good serve. Oh, this time they're able to dig it. Number 4, Cam goes up, sends it right over. It was a little challenging. Kiki gets there, though. Sahidi over to Maddie. Maddie, from almost behind her, is able to put that over the net. Here comes the return. Nice, easy push. All right, Leah's got it to Maddie. Maddie goes cross court, and it's easily in. Maddie gets another kill. 3-1. War Eagles pull ahead. All right, Kiki to serve again. Good serve, strong hit. They are able to handle it. Outside hitter's going to take it. Outside hitter goes cross court and unfortunately finds the hole behind Maddie and in front of Leah. 3-2. All right, we have a substitution. Kiki is substituted for Kylie. And here we go. Kylie ready to receive. See her down in the ready position. There's the serve right at her. It's almost like she knew that. Sent it all the way back over the net with that bump. They try to go early, but Leah's there. Maddie's going to hit it hard. Ooh, they handle it, though. Here comes the return from the outside hitter. Nice, easy bump. Kylie dives. Oh, Titan point. I think we should have played that. I could have been wrong, but I didn't hear the ref call it, and I'd have kept playing until you're told to stop. All right, there's the serve. Oh, Maddie and Leah do not talk. That results in a Titan point, 3-4. All right, here comes the serve. Oh, Kylie doesn't get there, and that's an ace for the Titan server. 3-5, momentum starting to turn. If we don't get the point here, I would expect Coach Rachel to call a timeout. Let's see what happens now. Beautiful serve, Kylie. Oh, great recovery. Maddie gets there in time. Great work by Haley and Maddie on that one. Here comes the return. Maddie's right there. Moves back into her position. Number 4, Cam sends it back. Oh, behind them serve. Can't get there. That's a War Eagle point. Good work and effort there by all involved. There was a lot of teamwork there to make that happen. All right, there's the serve. Flat-footed, but Leah's right there to catch the return. Sahidi over to Maddie. Maddie, ooh, nearly got it. Piper goes, oh, Piper does not get enough height on it. That gives the ball back to the Titans and a 6 point. All right, number 20 for the Titans is going to be serving now. There's the serve. Maddie handles that perfectly. Ooh, good hit again by Maddie. Oh, good save by Leah. Leah pops it to Sahidi. Sahidi to Maddie. Maddie sends it back hard. Titans able to handle it. Outside hitter's going to take that and give it to Leah. Leah to Sahidi. Sahidi to Piper, but it went over the net instead, and the Titans were able to push it right back over and get a kill. 4-7. Coach Rachel telling the team to calm down. We still got this. We're still in it. Do not give up. Ooh, how high is that net, folks? Too high. 5-7 War Eagles. All right, number 20, Haley to serve now. Your front row is Sahidi, Piper, and Maddie. Midcourt is Kylie, Leah, and Haley's going to serve for us. Haley's serve, well placed, deep in the court, handled. They pop it right over, but Haley's there again. Ooh, good single-handed hit by Sahidi for the kill. That bump beautifully handled and sent over the net to give Haley the chance to go again. All right, there's the hit. Sent over, here we go. Leah pops it up to Maddie. Maddie behind her, sends it over the net. And Maddie gets a kill on that one as they are unable to handle her hit. Haley continues to go. Great job, and that calls a timeout by the Titans as things have started to turn. All right, with that timeout, South War Eagles are going to be discussing trying to keep the momentum going. Titans will be trying to get control of it again after the last few hits have really turned things in the direction of the War Eagles. I mean, you could just see the energy right there on camera that South is bringing to the table. Haley's going to get the serve again. Haley, another great serve. Called by the Titans, though. Here comes the return. Handled easily by Maddie. Maddie to Sahidi. Sahidi to Piper. Piper sends it. That's able to get handled. Number 9, outside hitter. Ooh, but good recovery by Maddie to be there. Piper calls for it and sends it over the back bump. Number 3 sends it early. Piper gets a chance to return it and does. Oh, but they did handle it. Leah's got it. Sahidi to Piper. Piper again. We got quite the volley going on here, folks. All right, this time it's Kylie. Kylie to Sahidi. Sahidi to the outside to Maddie. Maddie with a good hit. They are able to handle it, put it over. Sahidi to Leah. Leah up to Maddie. Maddie gets the kill. Maddie with a great job getting that in. 8-7. Woo, so much energy there, folks. That was a long rally, but a well-placed rally that worked well. All right, there's the serve. Haley gets it over. They're going to their back outside hitter who sends it long, but Haley's there. Good call by her. Kylie to Piper. Piper sends it over. Here we go for the return. Haley's there again. Bump. Maddie. Sahidi sends it over. They were not ready for that, but they're able to handle it. All right, Leah's got it this time. Sahidi over to Piper. Piper, good hit. Handled, though. Sahidi. Piper from her feet. Outside hitter this time. Right to, oh, Kylie and Leah collide, end up knocking the ball to the ground. 8-8. Woo, that was intense, folks. Lots of back and forth. Looks like Haley for Saima and Sahidi for Cassidy is our substitutions. Titans 8, War Eagles 8. Remember, you have to win by 2. This is quite a match. There's the serve. Leah handles it. Leah to Piper. Piper pops it. Cassidy's right there. Great jump and spike. They're going to return that. It's going to go long. Oh! Maddie comes in for the rescue. Kylie sends it over the net. Leah's there. She pops it. Cassidy from her back foot. Good play. Leah this time. All right, Cassidy again. Cassidy sends it. Oh! Leah. Up to Simon. Simon to Cassidy. Cassidy over. Here comes the return. Maddie and Leah nearly collide. 9th point to the Titans. All of these are so intense. Every one of these points is one fight after another. 8-9. War Eagles down by 1. All right, Kylie. Maddie returns it. Can Simon? She does. Simon sends it over the net. Great teamwork. And how high is that net? Too high. 9-9. Kylie and Kiki are going to substitute. Maddie is serving, so that gets your front row. Cassidy, Piper, and Kiki. And your back row is going to be Saima and Leah there in the midcourt. And Maddie's going to serve with a tie game, 9-9. Good serve by Maddie. They're able to handle it, and it is way long, though. 10-9. All right, 10-9. Maddie, good serve again. Number 2 calls for it, handles it. They're going to return it with their outside hitter. Good spike, but Leah's right there. Leah to Sima. Sima over to Kiki. Kiki sends it deep into the court. They move it up. Outside hitter has a little bit of trouble. Hits the pole, which makes it 11-9. All right, serve it up. Good serve for Maddie again. They send it over. Leah's right there, though. Leah to Sima. Sima over to Kiki. Oh, unfortunately, Kiki hits it into the net. 11-10. This will have Maddie and Ashley substituting as the War Eagles hold on to a 1-point lead. All right, here comes the serve. Right at Leah. Leah pops it. There's going to be a fight at the net. Another fight at the net. Number 6, Sima tries. Can't quite get it. 11-11. It's a tie game now. The stress level continues. There's the serve. Number 10, Ashley pops it. Cassidy, unfortunately, pops it off to the right, out of play, giving the Titans now a 1-point lead. War Eagles 11, Titans 12. Oh, good for us, because that net's too high. 12-12, Piper to serve now. All right, your front row is Cam, Kiki, and Cassidy. Midcourt is Sima and Ashley. Piper's getting ready to serve. Not sure what was necessary there, but I don't understand every rule yet, but that was an interesting one. All right, Piper with the serve. Looks good. Dive, they're able to save it, and that is in. 13-12. Piper and Leah substituting each other. 13 for the Titans, 12 for the War Eagles. All right, there's the serve. Number 10, Ashley. Leah gets there. Can Ashley get it over? Oh, good effort by her. Unfortunately, hits the basketball hoop. And that is a timeout for the War Eagles with the match on the line. This is now match point. The Blessed Trinity Titans have the energy and the momentum right now. Meanwhile, Coach Rachel telling her girls to calm it down, shake it out, relax. You can literally see a little bit of her doing breathing exercises in the beginning. They have fought well both of these sets. It's really the first set after each of these breaks that's been part of the challenge. All right, South with the cheer. Entering the court again as their timeout ends. Match point right here. Oh, and that ends it. With an ace to end the set and end the game. South loses in 3. They'll celebrate each other with the good games up front. And we will see you, I assume, next time at our next tournament or next